morning, everyone. We are going to do our part 2 of the 5th era, and then we will do our Psychronic score and review of the game. I got in touch with the developer yesterday. He did mention that at the point in the game that we were at last time, that we're about 30 minutes away from the end of the demo, so we were pretty close. I picked this time so that he could be here, the dev. But so anyway, I'm just gonna get to our previous save file. We were in this guy's house. We were in this house trying to find Chernobog. I remember that. For the newer members of our little family, G-Son is one of those gaming nerds. He even calls himself a fan of the classics. Unfortunately, his mania has bled into our security system. Tetrarino is, neither do I. When I joined Chernobog's game, Tetrarino is a shape made up by 4 squares. And each security keycard represents one of these damn legends. Oh, hey, MissingSeven, what's up? Yeah, we got the dev on the screen. Welcome. No, it's okay. I'm just glad you were able to make it. Might be an option for me to get some more items out of a vending machine or something. Oh no, I think I'll. Thank you for that. I think I'll be okay. I just need. I have a tendency not to grind, so I'm probably just underleveled. I think, but I'm used to that. I just want to make sure if I forgot to check. Yeah, microphone always sets itself quiet when I clearly know what level I want it at. Okay. Hey, One Man Indie, what's going on? Yep, we also got the dev on the stream too. MissingSeven. Yeah, it probably is a little high, but at the same time my mic was a little low. remembering where to get items. I forget where to get them at. I think it was at the other... There might be some at the area below, but I remember that it was more expensive than the other part, so... Yeah, I gotta get my dev stuff done too. I'm looking forward to my weekly streams on that tomorrow morning. Gotta get Starship Rebellion done for sure. Yeah, you got an overall good game here. It's the presentation is very well executed. I have some small stuff I'm gonna totally mention when I do my review, but overall it's pretty good. That's what I'll say. And I'll have some nice suggestions as well. But it's pretty decent. A quick question, MissingSeven. These graphics, they look like and I'm just asking this as a question. They seem to have like somewhat of a similar aesthetic to like the zombie DLC, whatever, but it looks custom and different, or is it fully custom? I'm just saying that the aesthetic, it looks like a custom version that modified from that type of look, but is it just 100% custom, or is it modified from another set? Okay. So I was noticing what I was noticing. Good, yeah, but you edited it in a way that it does look totally unique. It doesn't look like you're just copying the raw sets that everybody seems to use. So. Hey, what's up, Jolt Eagle? Okay, I'm gonna get some. It's not gonna make me leave. No, yeah, I don't necessarily want to leave yet. But yeah, that's what a lot of times what I've ended up doing too is modifying heavily something else. It's quicker that way. But you gotta have something. You gotta have a unique look of something. Otherwise, like everyone will just be like, "Oh, I've seen that before." Like a lot of the RTP people just make the games with raw RTP, and they all tend to look the same. But your game definitely has a consistent and unique look to it. As I was saying in the last stream, it kind of reminds me of a well-done RPG Maker 2003, because the style of the pixel graphics with fewer pixels to work with, it kind of reminds me of that. But that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, and you definitely have pulled that off. Yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, I used to make I used to make games in RPG Maker 2003 as well. Well, my first project was in RPG Maker 2000, but it's not a good project. Everybody, I mean, it's funny to go back to your first project if you want to laugh. Okay. Yeah, the menus are really good. You've really customized a lot, and the presentation of it is very good. Jesus. The phone. I should just turn the phone off temporarily because it sticks in my head after it goes off. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh hey, what's up, Independent Art? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played that game. Oh yeah, you're preaching to the choir there. I mean, I really hate the phone. I really do. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I need to heal their AP as well. I forgot about that. No, the one-man indie's no phony. He's legit. Okay. Now this is cool. This event system, sort of a rock paper scissors situation that leads to different options, which is nice. Ah, gotcha. Tabletop as an inspiration. That's cool. I actually, when I was younger, I never really, I didn't play many tabletop games, but I see what you're saying. But I do like the system. I think that that's a good system to have. It's pretty fun. Okay. Hey, Michael Primo, welcome to the stream. I don't know if I've seen you on here before. wonder if I have to come back up here at night to get back into Chernobog's place. Oh yeah, no problem. It's a pleasure. It's nice to see, you know, any game that's like not just like thrown together in 5 minutes, like a lot of them out there, and that isn't recognized or seen, needs to get out there. So I'm happy to help, and maybe also offer some suggestions too to improve. But it's a good game. I'm enjoying it. I know I was kind of close to the end of the demo, but I was also under-leveled, so I'm kind of just building up my skills a little bit before heading back in there. Oh, okay, great. Good to know. Yeah, I do have kind of a bad habit as a player to speed through a little too fast without taking it in, but that's just my bias, I guess, is how I just play like that, whether I mean to or not. Okay, got none of those shards. Save our progress so we don't lose the gains we've just made. Oh, there's another box. I think I'm gonna pop out the chat here because it'll be easier for me to read it. Because I have it on my other monitor, and when it's in the corner, it's hard for me to even see that somebody has said something. RPGs, I'm about to rush most things too, and most of the time I regret that. Yeah. There's usually some interesting stuff to explore. Heart sack. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, I've never played Chained Echoes either. Okay, I'm gonna go back to, oh, it's locked during the day, I guess. Okay. Oh, now I think I'm ready to take them on. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to balance. It could work. Yeah, I'm in combat. I prefer a quick to kill, quick to die system, meaning like quick to kill them, but they might be quick to kill you. I don't like when battles are like 45 minutes long, but that's just my preference. I like the dog. Oh, there's a piece of equipment, I think. Oh, okay. Yeah, it wasn't actually clear that it does lightning. Otherwise, I probably would have done it by now. It's because it says light damage. So I interpreted that as like brightness, like a bright light. But if it said lightning, oh, but it does look like lightning when I use it. It's all good though. I probably should have just tried it and figured it out. Okay. Yeah, heart sack. Yeah, I think we could all work on that. I have to improve my descriptions as well and start to, for some of them. My problem is I'm sometimes not consistent, so like I'll have like a certain way that I describe it for one skill and then a little different for the other. I'm working on it though. How many more? Okay, we're almost at level 6, so I think I want to try to get level 6. Oh, damn it. I thought I was going to be able to preemptive them. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna gain at least one more level. I think it'll help. No, the combat's actually not, it's not boring. It's it's good, I would say. Oh, right, there was some piece of equipment I forgot about, and is it... Okay, so the studded jacket is better than the Hellhound. So, MissingSeven, quick question. So, this game is obviously still in development. How? I'm guessing you developed this in your spare time, but you have like a full-time job and everything. So I'm just wondering how often do you get to work on your game, as far as and how long have you been working on it? I'm just curious. Well, I definitely think that you should do what you can to get it done. I know that getting the time to actually work on it is hard. I experienced the same issues. But yeah, this game's definitely pretty good. You need to work hard and get it done. And I do think it could be a commercial as well if you wanted to. I don't know if that was your goal was to do the commercial route, or whether it was always going to be a free game. Okay, so it's going to be a substantial full game then. That's good. Yes, the marketing stuff. Yep. I hate that stuff. Yeah, I don't... That side is hard for me as well. Yep, see you later, Michael Primo. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see future videos if interested. Oh, we got another jacket. I have my own nitpicks. I'm saving it for the end. Yeah, you're talking independent art. You're talking about the convergence of the pixel art look, like what you see with the sprites and stuff, versus the actual like menus and the F-Seeker animations in RPG Maker, right? Is that what you're referring to? problems with fonts? You mean like selecting the right font, or that it actually acts weird when you try to use the font? I'm wondering where those other blocks are. I'm guessing I need those blocks. This the part with the door locks, I'm wondering if all the pieces to open the lock are within this room, or whether I have to find them outside of this place. Well, I do like the UI. I think overall it looks pretty good. When different styles mix and match a little bit, it doesn't trigger me as much as it does for some. Okay, well, let's save again. Heal up. Yeah, I got no major gripes with it, with the graphics and how that's presented. Yeah, I don't know what the nether coin is supposed to do. I know I need more pieces, I'm guessing. I just don't know where the pieces are. I don't even remember where I got them either. I don't know if they were just in the boxes or... I'm looking for some boxes that have more of those blocks, I'm guessing, is what I'm trying to do. Zero block. Right, no, I'm trying to figure it out. It's a puzzle. Hey, what's up? The Fade 96. I see. That makes sense. What I was confused about was I thought that the block was gonna go where the gray blocks were, not filling the missing pieces. Now it makes sense. Oh, he resists. Oh no, I missed. Well, they missed too, so that works. Oh, come on. Oh, because she's blind. That's why. Didn't notice that. I want to have that cheeseburger. Oh yeah, gotta have the burger. And some salad. And oh no. Oh well. He's gonna heal up when I'm walking around. I'm guessing that I go to the other door first. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the... Okay, so... Because I'm a little bit confused as to how they fit. There's multiple ways to arrange blocks. The last one was just that it completed the puzzle. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, so the green one can be arranged vertically instead. Got it. What was that guardian thing? Okay, got it. What's a VTuber? What do you mean? I might have missed that lingua. Let's see here. I wonder if there is a way. What I've got. Now, one suggestion that might help with this, maybe an icon for the blocks that looks like a miniature version of each block. So instead of them all being this key symbol, if the S block icon was actually this as the icon, that would be a little better, I think. Oh, no, probably not. Probably won't be a virtual tuber. Oh, she still has blind. I forget that the status effects in this game stick after the battle's over. Which is fine, I just forget. Okay. Yeah, I remember your eagle mask. Seems like I need a block that I don't have. There's 4 options of block, and it looks like the block that I need is going to be a flat block of 4. Oh, there's one. Oh, here you are, finally. Better start praying, old man, or short man, if that's more to your liking. I thought you were taller. You have desecrated the boundaries of this shrine to peace and tranquility. Come on, he doesn't really want to hurt you. Just unlock all the doors and tell us where to find Chernobog. No, your lack of devotion is emanating all sorts of bad vibrations. You've upset the balance of our refuge. This shall not go unpunished. All right, then, bring it on. This is useless. I cannot match you. I did my best to dissuade you with subtle rhetorics, but that hasn't worked. As if. No beating up old men, Radian, for the moment. I thought you'd actually do it. I will unlock that chest for you. Inside, you will find the keycard you need to meet Chernobog, but let this be known, nothing shall save you from his righteous, devastating fury. May the gods have mercy, you slaves to the system. Yeah, I liked the fake out. Well, the piece of paper said that he was a gamer and he was really into the classics. So that was kind of funny. Martial art of the spirit. I didn't even know about it. There's only one Shintei dojo in all of Helgen. Or should I say there was. So the weight of the Kagogi has become too heavy of a burden for Ryuzaki, I see. You know my sensei? I haven't seen her in years. Couldn't we save this very interesting reveal for another time, like when Chernobog's rotting in jail, for instance? Hey, the young man might be reckless and impatient, but he's right this time. We shall meet again if fate wills it, fighter. Even though I'm afraid this is going to be the last time you trespass into our lair on your legs. Well, come on, we've wasted enough time. See you next time, Grandpa. I hope you have a place to stay. Oh yeah, I remember that show. I think it was filmed close to where I live, actually. If I'm not mistaken. Alright, I'm sure we've got... oh yeah, now that we've unlocked all the doors and shit, let's go back and save. Oh wait, and this one. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know which door has Chernobog, so I'm gonna just save anyway before I start. Yeah, I'm aware of that. The seasons of that show, yeah. Yep. Right, it does. I was just getting the treasure in the other room. Oh, wait, I know. Oops. Maybe this one just requires all four. No. Okay, I gotta think this through. These types of puzzles I've never been the best at, but I'm not that bad, but not that great. Oh. Alright folks, listen up. I know you guys want to defend your boss, but you see, we've already dealt with your pals, not to mention all of the security robots. As you all can see, we're still standing. You don't want to end up like your colleagues, do you? The hounds are right. Let them pass. So you must be Chernobog. I heard about Hellhound mercs on my back. To be honest, I was expecting someone more threatening. I don't think he got the part about us still standing, Red. Maybe it's time for a demonstration. Spare me your antics. You think I'm scared? I think you're so big because you're full of shit. Enough of this. Are we not here to fight even though you violated our home? Damn right, I'll kick you. Wait a... what? You're here for me. I know this much. Calm down and follow me into my office. We can have a little chat there. Wait, a little chat? Hey, don't turn your back on us. We came all the way here to beat you up. Red, wait, look. I want to punch that smug asshole more than you do, but maybe we should really do this without a fight. The mission comes first, in any case, so we've got to at least listen to them. Ugh, fine. Let's go. Let me grab your treasures first. Now that's odd. Mosin looks calmer than usual. Why don't you just leave us be? Because you guys are criminals, for starters. We just want to live according to our own rules, to be free. Is that too much to ask? If freedom for you means looting the entire city, then yeah, that's a bit too much. Mosin wants to speak with you, but when the cat's away, the mice will play. Once you're out of here, we'll hunt you down. Sounds like a problem for you. We'll see about that. Let's have a seat. Let's do this properly with introductions, alright? My name's Off. Fuck Off. And I'm fine standing, thank you. Okay, you must be the funny guy. Suit yourself, Mr. Off. My name is Mosin. I'm Dalba, his right hand. Yeah, she has an interesting look to her. Rogue is in the house. Let's cut this short. What is it you wanted to discuss? I want to discuss peace. If you hounds are here, it means somebody's after my hide and willing to pay for it. Of course, I know who your client is. You don't really think we'll reveal the name of our client to you, Mosin? There's no need to. It's obviously the Rimis company. The Rimis, you say? Because of our raids up in Acropolis. Yeah, that makes sense. Dead wrong, buddy. If you say so, but the issue is no one else fits the bill. Someone at Rimis wants to be left alone, but they can't use their own enforcers without the rest of the company knowing. And calling the police would be even worse. That's where the Hellhound steps in, ready to take care of this Chernobog business, while the government and the company are left in the dark. But why raise hell in Acropolis of all places? The upper levels are high-profile target, you know that. Now your problem is the two of us, sure, but do you realize that eventually... I'm sorry we have to do this. There is something up there. And you have no way to get that something without making a huge mess in Acropolis. Unfortunately, that is a matter between the Rimis and us. We won't stop until we get our answers. I was really hoping we could cut a deal, but since you're working for Ryanald, that's not an option. No peaceful resolution, then. No way. At least that's settled. You're hounds, so I'm sure you're both used to arena fights. I don't want a bloodshed in my office. That's a small typo. I don't want bloodshed in my office, yeah. Follow me and let's have a fair fight. You sound awfully sure of yourself. Don't you think you might be underestimating us? Maybe I am. And then wouldn't it be funny if he just ran away like he was just gone? Did I get any shards on accident? No, I didn't. Let's do this. If we win, you'll leave us alone. What's in it for us? We'll stop our attacks on Rimus for a while. Time to find a new hobby, Churrobog. What the? That's not possible. You're altar users. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm still blind for one thing. Zero nullifies a single attack. Armor nullifies a set amount of damage. Okay. This is gonna be tougher than I expected. Taunt status effect. As long as the unit is affected by taunt, the opposing team won't be able to target the other units. There are two types: physical attracts physical skills and attacks, and alter attracts alter skills. Okay. The healing. Yep. Yep, there's different ways to make it tough. Actually, I might wait to do my exceed until the next turn. Hopefully it lets me wait. Okay. That's interesting. I did not know that. Oh yeah, no, that's with any game. I'm not. I think I'm doing okay. I think I have a chance, but who knows? can't lose. I didn't mean to go that far, but my exceed is ready. Okay. Concussion. Yeah, we fucked him up. I don't think you need to make it easier though. I think that that difficulty level is just right. So you're gonna stick to the deal? Mosin? I can't. Mosin, don't use the altar. I cannot. Cecilia. Oh. Brother, why? What did they do to us? It's my fault, Redian. But we did nothing wrong. I know, but now I figured it out. Oh no, who the hell were those two? I don't know. Alters, just like us. Oh. Ugh, shit, that hurts. Cecilia? Red, are you there? Seth, are you hurt? I feared the worst. Let's just say I'm alive. Not sure I'm past the worst. Where are you? I'm coming to get you. I think I'm down in the junkyard. What? How did you survive that? It must have been at least half a mile down from here. I fell on a flower bed. You serious? No, you dumbass. I got 0G. Oh, right. Still, I think I damaged my prosthetics a bit. Like... I'm more or less back to the state you found me in after the accident 3 years ago. Oh shit, send me your position. I'm calling for an ambulance now, wait for me. Oh yeah, an ambulance. How could I not think of it, huh? I'm on my way, Sess. Hang in there. Damn, Chernobog's got the same powers as we do. Dalbo mentioned something in the altar, so that's what they call it. Alright, enough of this. There's more important stuff to think about right now. Cecilia. Continue. End of demo. Thank you for playing the demo of 5th Era. This game is still under development and there isn't a proper release date. I'd like to release the complete version of the game by the end of 2024, but it's hard for me to make accurate predictions because I'm working on this project in my free time and by myself. I invite you to leave a feedback in the game's page and will be sure to tell me what you liked and what you didn't like too. That will help me to improve the final experience. Meanwhile, if you want, you can try my other games on my itch.io and gamejolt.com pages if you haven't already done so. If you want to support my work, you can always do it simply by spreading the word and recommending this game to your friends. Oh, I went to the go. Oh, okay. It did open it up in a separate window. you have other games in here too, which is cool. Nice. Yeah, I would definitely suggest following MissingSeven. I'm not logged into Itch on my Firefox. That's why it's showing that I'm not following him, but I really just am following him as well. So, back to the title. All right. Oh. It's a different menu than the main title screen. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. So I'm gonna full screen it. Let's do the Psychronic score. Now I will preface before starting this that that if a game is in development, and let's say, and I'm not saying that your game fits into this category, I'm just saying just by default that if there are some things that need to be worked on, or there was anything major and in the future you would like to do another review, we will typically do that if the game was interesting enough and all that. I know your game's still under development, and you're the first one that we're starting our system here. So we're gonna do a 1 out of 10 scale on where it's at right now, as far as what I see, as far as my perception of your game. So first of all, the graphics. I think you did a pretty good job on the graphics. The characters look good. The environments look consistent. You have a consistent look. The user interface is good. And again, I'm rating this based on, you have everything from the very top of whatever you've seen in your life as far as games, and the very bottom of the very worst that you've ever seen in your life as far as games. So as far as graphics, I would give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. The mapping was pretty good. The maps were small, but they were realistic as far as there was a lot of stuff in them, and they seemed like a plausible map. I understand why you did it the way you did it. You made like a few parts of town as like nodes that you could go to, and those specific maps are very detailed, rather than trying to make like an open world, like entirely huge world type of mapping situation, which I'm fine with, and that's good. I guess I would also rate this 8.5. Music and sound effects. Okay, so this is where I actually have a little bit of some issues, not severe, but your music worked in most of the scenes. There were some scenes, like for example, like when you're looking for the criminal and all that, it was like smooth jazz or whatever. A lot of the sound effects I've heard in the engine before, and some of it's default RTP. I suggest that you swap some of those out, and your music was passable. It was decent. I guess I'd put it like that. But it does sound like it's from one of those background music packs that you can get or whatever. It mostly fit the mood. It sometimes didn't, but it's a totally solvable problem, and I think that very easily within a couple days you could solve that problem. So at this time I will rate that a 7.8. And again, 7.8. That's I'm being very like raw in my thoughts about like I'm a pretty harsh reviewer, so that's not that bad. Okay, so plot story. I thought that the plot was good. I actually thought that yeah, and you don't necessarily need to do that. If you don't have the money to hire a musician, you can there's lots of good free music sites. I can send you a whole bunch of them, and you might have to dig through them for hours to find the tracks you want, but they were you'll be able to find good music. Like you just have to dig for it. And I'm not saying your music's bad. I'm saying it's decent. It's mostly okay. You know, I'd put it like that. And the sound effects, maybe some swapping out some of the RTP stuff with, and I even have some RTP stuff in my game too. So it sounded fine. Like I would just say fine. The plot story, I thought this was good. You really hooked me at the beginning. That tension of building up, like with the guy jumping off the balcony and like the cinematic vibe that you put to start the game was a really good hook. I think that you could work on your pacing a little bit, and what I mean by pacing is that the game went from like 11 as far as the me feeling tense about these characters and what are these Brightling things, what's going on. I'm very curious to find out more. I'm wondering if what's his name, Edric or whatever from the beginning, if he's still alive, because he didn't die, he went away. So there's something to the story I don't know about yet, and I'm sure that you're going to have it in subsequent chapters. I was very interested in that part. After that first part where you got to know those first few characters in a tense situation, then you were brought to the new characters, which are your main characters, and the pacing went to a much slower pace. It went to like where it went almost like it became like really lighthearted and a lot more meandering around. And again, I see where it's at now at the end of the demo. That's why I wanted to review it after I got to the end of the demo, because I was like, this could go either way. Is it gonna heat up again, or is it gonna stay like this? And it did heat up again. And so I do feel like I'm like, once you make more chapters of this, I definitely will want to continue playing, because I want to find out what happens next. I was more sucked into your game on when we were dealing with these really important plot points, and I'm wanting to know more about that. I was a little less, and again, it's not, I'm just being honest. There was the parts where I was a little less sucked in, were the parts where I'm kind of like wandering around and talking to all the people in the like police station or the Hellhound station, and just kind of like, it just felt a little like it went from that really tense, I care about this, to really lighthearted, and for me, I like when the tension stays tense and keeps building and building as my bias, but at the same time, it's not bad. It didn't stop me from playing it. I did like the events, but that's a different category, so I'll get to that category later. So plot story, I'm going to give it a solid 8, and I think you can bring that up to a 9. I think you can bring it up to a 9. The main plot, the subplots, a little less interesting, but that main plot, I'm very, very interested. The characters, I liked the characters. I thought that they were all a little bit. Mark Karasika used the term flippant to each other, and that's okay. I knew who they all were. I remembered who they were. And in fact, you know what, the plot, I think I actually want to give the plot an 8.5 or 8.25. and I want to give the characters an 8. Because I think I like your plot more than I like your characters, but I like your characters just fine. But I know that you have a lot more characters to come, so these all can be improved, like pretty easily. Mechanics. I really liked your mechanics. I thought you had a lot of interesting mechanics that I've never seen before. Puzzles that were unique. You did it. And you have a lot of different mechanics. The eventing system where events happen. The actual battles, which, you know, RPG battles, I've played those before, but you had a lot of other stuff that doesn't fit into that. You had, in a good way, you have the 2 class systems with all the custom art and everything like that. That was really good. I think your mechanics are very good, and I think they can get better too. I think as you develop your game, you'll get better at it too. And I'm gonna give them an 8. I'm gonna give them an 8.6. Fun factor: did I have fun? I did. I did have fun. I did like this game. Once you make the subsequent chapters, I'll have no problem playing those chapters, and you know, we can even revise this, like, you know, if that's desired. And I had fun. I'll say that it wasn't like, I've had games before that like really sucked me in. This one was like, I liked playing it, and I was sucked in, but it wasn't like really sucked in. So the last game I played where I got really sucked in was Deep 8. Independent art. He was on the stream. But you did have a good, especially your plot with the Brightlings and all that. I'm very curious to find out what's going on there. I'm also curious to find out about the overall world, because this whole thing is on a comet, right? You know, a comet with a base, or a settlement on this comet. I am interested to hear about what's going on with Earth at this time and stuff like that. And so, fun factor, long story short, I would say it's an 8.25. I did have fun. Originality. How many times have I seen this before? Well, not many. Not. I think you do have a unique enough. You have a unique plot. I like the setting. It's an RPG. I do think that there's a lot of original elements that you have, and I think there's some stuff I've seen before as well. And I would give you. I'd give it a solid 8. Solid 8 out of 10. Replayability. I think that if there was like some branching story arcs or something, that would make it more replayable. I do think that if you can make it as good as you can make it, and it can really suck you in storyline wise, I definitely would replay it again. And in fact, I would replay this again with the subsequent chapters and stuff. Even if I had to like replay the part I've already played, I would still play it again. I'm gonna give that a good 8 out of 10. Now, I'm putting overall score here first, but I'm gonna have a marketing score, and I don't want the marketing score to factor into the overall score. So, 8.5. Oh, there are branching store. Okay. Oh, okay, but if you have that, that will make it more replayable. Plus 8.5 plus 7.8 plus 8.25 plus 8 plus 8.6 plus 8.25 plus 8 plus 8 equals, divided by 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Divided by 9. So the overall score is 8.21. And that's pretty good. It's not, I mean, I think an 8 out of 10 or an 8.21 out of 10 is pretty good. I would say like, you know, pretty good. Marketing presence, I don't know, let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, yours does show up, but only if we're looking at it by name. Like, let's see, if we're looking at, like, if we're looking at, we do find your itch.io page if we're looking for it. Your marketing, as far as, like how you've presented your, like, page, I think it looks good. I do think that all of these, your descriptions are good. Your animated GIFs are good. This is all presented extremely professionally, and as far as the look of it, that is fine. As far as marketing presence, I found your game by accident. I think I had followed your game at some point, and then it just showed up in my email and just said, like, somebody you follow on itch updated their game, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm feeling a little frisky today, I'll click on it, and that's how I found it. But I didn't even remember that I had followed your page in the past. So I don't want marketing to go into the overall score of your game. But I think that your presentation of your game, as far as, like, marketing materials, is good. But I think that you have the same challenge that I do, and that is getting your game out there. And I don't know where else your game is out there. I do think that I've seen a few videos of people playing your game, like, when I looked it up. Yep. And so with the marketing, I'm going to say it's a 6 out of 10. And that's not bad. I mean, most games are probably like 1 out of 10 or 3 out of 10. But I do think that it's mostly on the side of your game has to be in more places for people to find it. It's a good game. People need to find it. But once they land there, once they land on your page, it's good. Okay? But they need to find it somewhere else. They need to find it in a place that leads back to you. Yep, you got a good start. Hidden gem, yes. Yep, I do think it's moderately hidden. It's decently hard to find, and it's good. So, to me, that represents a hidden gem. Suggested price. So, let's say that you get the game done. Let's say that you get the game done in 2024. Let me think. What would I pay for this game? For me, it would probably be like a $12.99. And of course, you can totally ignore what I think. I'm just saying from my bias, that's probably what I would pay for. Date of review 12/16/2022. Suggestions for improvement. We've talked about this a little bit. I'm going to do additional comments first. Looking forward to the subsequent chapters to find out more about this world. That's what I would say as additional comments. Suggestions for improvement. Mostly on your sound and music. Work on that. Sound, music, some storyline pacing. As in, just try to make sure that the wandering around part isn't too much, too long, right after that first very strong scene that you had, or not just a scene, but multiple scenes. I thought it took a little longer than it should have to get back to that, but you got back to it, and so you've mostly totally done it, but just work on that a little bit. Some storyline pacing, maybe some subsequent events in between that explain a little bit about the Brightling thing in a tense way that actually makes the player want to find out more about that. And I think that sound, music, some storyline pacing, and I stress the term pacing. There's times where you're speeding up and there's times you're slowing down, and just making sure that pace makes sense. What else? Other than that, I think that you have a good game. I'd say it's solid. But that is my opinion, and thank you for joining us on the stream. And yep. Well, I'm glad that you know about those issues, and I hope that my review is helpful, and I enjoyed doing it, and I'm going to be doing more, and please feel free to stop by in the future, and I'm looking forward to seeing your subsequent chapters as they develop. So yeah, no problem. I had a good time with it. One thing I do want to mention with the graphics, because I forgot to. I need to say another factor in here, like presentation or something, because you did you had really good presentation. The scenes, the cut scenes and stuff were really good. Actually, I need to add presentation. I need to add presentation as a category. And I'm going to put it as an 8.8. I thought your presentation was very well done. So that's going to affect the score a little bit. So 73.9 plus 8.8. Divided by 10 is 8.27. 8.27. Okay, yeah. So the final score for 5th Era is 8.27, but I'm sure that as you improve, that will end up just going up over time. So I really enjoyed playing your game, and hope you enjoyed the stream. And yeah, hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and I'll be here tomorrow morning for Starshift Rebellion development. and looking forward to seeing anybody who's interested in that as well. So, have a good one. Stay safe. Be well.